And today's topic is, talking about, okay, how do you really want to do it? One of the most insidious form of child neglect is a parent who doesn't chase their dream and potential. I thought that was really like strong because, especially as a woman, we tend to just want to serve everybody, serve our kids, serve our husband, serve everybody else. And at the end, we just don't really have the energy anymore. And really, virtual assistant really allowed me to be able to chase my dream and still be a good parent and really live the life that I want to live and still have time for myself. And I think that that's super important. And that's why I really love this quote, right? Is your business a reflection of who you are? Let me tell you a story. To me, I think I was in a box, right? I wanted to have my college degree. I have to have my 4.0 GPA. I need to work in a big firm, right? And, I obviously have to be a housewife. There's so many things that was in the box. And I met with my cousin, and my cousin have decided to become a nomad. Okay, she have decided that she want to be a nomad. She want to travel the world. Now she have been traveling at least like 10, 12, countries a year, right? And then I started reflecting, like, who am I, right? What do I really want out of my life, right? Is my business reflection of who I am? When you run your business, would you want to be on stress all the time or unhappy all the time? Same thing, right? My husband, in the past, not now anymore, he feel himself using stress. Stress is actually the energy for him to do more in his business. But ultimately, the danger of stress is burnout, poor decision, and unhappy team because we're always feeling burnout, right? And then the benefit of being happy, I realized that happy people, happy results. I really, we only live once. So I'd rather be happy. And I chose this word called happy no matter what, right? I'm going to love you no matter what, So, again, it will be boosting, productivity, better relationship, more creativity, right? And at the same time, the whole environment just a lot better. You're more in Zen, right? And what 80-20 rules really meant is that your 20% of the result that you do, you will equal to 80% of your outcome, okay? I'm sorry, the 20% of the effort that you put in, right? It's the 80% of the result. And that's the reason why, my work, 80% of my work are done by VA because I know that whatever that, like right now, this call, this is my 2080, my 20%. That will bring out the 80% of the result that I have. That is what I'm focusing on right now so that I can only focusing on what I'm really, will really make me not just $500 an hour, it's $5,000 an hour. And that is where my mindset is going. So here are some of the decisions that I want you to make, okay? As a business owner, especially if you're, at the very beginning of your career, right? As a solo entrepreneurship, not that you have your business, just started your business. People, right? Do you want less people or more people? Do you want one VA or multiple VAs? Do you want generalist or specialist? There's no right answer, okay? I wanted you to know there's no right answer. Everybody have their own preferences. Kind of like, boyfriend, girlfriend, right? Some people like spicy food, some people don't, right? Some people like to live in condos, some people like to live in farmland, some people like to live in the city. There's no right or wrong answer, just what works for you. I also want you to ask yourself, is technology, the tools of success, right? Highlighting the essential technology, tools that can make your life easier. How do you choose technology aligns you with your how, right? Again, choose wisely. Not every tool fit your business. I wanted to, spend a little bit of time on this, right? What works for you? Okay, what works for you, not other people. What really works for you? Again, there's no right or wrong answer, but what is the tool that really works for you? And again, I want you to really think about this first, okay? It's you first, okay? It's me first. So you need to know what is your non-negotiable. How do you want to run your business? Not what other people, because then it's going to stress you out because then you have to learn those software for yourself and then you're forcing yourself to do what you don't like. But this is your business. So pick the process and the system that works for you. And those are non-negotiable. And then you're going to find a VA that will work with you on those systems and the processes. Organized system are crucial. System create consistency, efficiency, right? Let you focus on growth. System aren't set and forget. You need to regular review and stay effective. One of the big things, especially if you are a woman, right, that we are very hard on making decisions. Sometimes it's almost like a very difficult role. At least I'm speaking for myself. It's hard for me to sometimes make decisions. So then I get my VA to really make sure that I make decisions for them. So what system really means is who are you? What do you like? And how do you want to run business? And that is the system that we're looking for. The next thing is communication, right? Good communication can make or break your how. And your how in communication reflect your brand personality. A lot of people are very precise. I also have a client. What she likes is, hey, I don't want to talk business at the very beginning. Every morning when we come in, can we have like a 5 minutes chit chat? Like, how's your day? How's your life? Let's get to know each other. And then we're going to dive into what we need to communicate. Right. And again, communication is a very key point, especially when you first started working with your VA, because you're trying to find a rhythm. You're trying to find a rhythm. What is working well for you? This is what my how is, which is I have chose that I want to be happy no matter what. My team, a lot of the time, make a lot of mistakes. One thing that Tony told me is that if you expect that your team is not going to make a mistake, it is impossible. At any single moment, there's at least 5 mistakes being made. But I chose to be happy, and I wanted to drill into how can we solve this problem and what happened, how do we solve this problem, and let's move on and create an SOP forward to it. And that's all. The more that I know about myself, the better my business is being run. And the more that I love myself, and I think to me, this love thing is actually really hard on me. The more that I love myself, the more that I'm easy on myself, then the better my team is going to be run, the better clients that I actually have received. And I really, really noticed that the more that we honor ourselves, the more that we know ourselves, the more that we love ourselves, the better we are, no matter whether we are successful in business or not, or what is even successful means in business. You get what I'm saying? It's the be, do, have approach. Be who you want to be. Do you want to do, and then you will have what you wanted to have, right? It's very, very easy standard in that way. I thought money buy happiness. I really thought that I want more money and money will give me happy. Then I realized that money will only enhance who I am currently am. If I don't work on myself, money will just make me more misery if I am miserable. Money will just, even if I have a bigger house, but I have shallow heart inside, it's just not going to change anything. Then I realized that money will only enhance who I am currently am. If I don't work on myself, money will just make me more misery if I am miserable. Money will just, even if I have a bigger house, but I have shallow heart inside, it's just not going to change anything. What does your dream day look like? For me, one of my quote unquote how or what is that I only want to work 4 hours a day. I only want to work 4 hours max a day. And then I constantly I love learning. I constantly go learn, and learning make me happy. And that's my dream day look like, is tell my team what needs to be done, what I've learned, and then they execute, and we make money along the way. And that is what juiced me, and that's what made me happy.